Good to see you too, Si. How you getting on? Right then, Si, how you doing, my friend? How have you been? What have you been up to? Who else have we got in the YouTube? Who is here? Get the camera on in a sec. I was just finishing my rice cake. Tasty, tasty rice cakes. Hey, Patrick's here as well. Good to see you, Patrick. Howdy. How you getting on, sir? You alright? Si's got nothing much on, just a bit of school. A little bit of school. Is the achiness gone away from your trek now, Si? Hello there. Welcome in. Oh, let's have a bit of Volvic, shall we? Touch of mango passion. Hello, hello. Tyler. Good old Tyler, how you doing? Seen you in here a few days in a row now, Tyler. Doing well, good to have you here. For the greater good. So, today. Hey, we've got Beyond Hope here as well. The artiste. How are you? How are you, Mr. Hope? You good? So, what we're going to do today, we are going to open a couple of packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the next few minutes. Then we are going to put a second layer of yellow on these bad boys from yesterday that we started. And then we will assemble some Tau, most probably. And we'll see how we're getting on for time, because as you may be able to hear, I'm quite ill. So it probably won't be that much of a long one today, probably a couple of hours, 2.5 maybe. Beyond Hope is hanging on in there. Good stuff. Good to have you with us, Beyond Hope. How are you now? Yeah, I'm alright. Bit ill, but we carry on. We march forward together. Of course, for the greater good. And the greater good keeps bringing me back here. Awesome, Tyler. Good to hear, my friend. Good to hear. Sai has been watching a show called Twisted Metal. What does that involve, Sai? Evening, Trico. Alright, Wilson family, Joe here. How you doing on this lovely Tuesday? Sorry to hear you're under the weather, mate. Hope for a swift recovery. Yeah, hopefully in time for the weekend, because this weekend just gone. I was in bed for most of it. I want to buy a one-way ticket to Nottingham, please. Got the lurgy. It is what it is. We carry on. We keep calm and carry on. We shall prevail. Was that a Harry Potter incantation? Something like that, yeah. It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Wingardium Leviosa. The Cadabra! It's like In the World mixed with Purge, mixed with horror, mixed with carne. Oh, nice. Sounds good to me, Si. Nice recommendation. Is it a number of series? End of the World? Is it multiple series? One series? Is it a film? What's going on? What's going on? Don't forget to click the like button. Those of you that are here, if you like it, click the like button. If you don't, click the don't like button. Whichever one you feel is the most reasonable button to press. Click that. Oh, it's based off old video games, is it? Nice. Ooh yeah, baby, yeah. Ooh yeah, baby, yeah. I remember playing Twisted Metal on the PS1 and PS2. As a kid, nice. Do 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 do. Ooh yeah, baby, tasty, tasty. I feel like I'm going to put all my effort into streaming and then collapse into bed in about 2.5 hours time. Altogether there's 22 episodes. Ah, nice, that's a reasonable amount then, right? Blow my nose into yesterday's dry brush tissue. Feels like I'm dying. Feels like I'm doo-doop 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 dip-da-da. Gene Stealers, very lush. Yeah, we got some yellow on them yesterday. Gonna do a second layer of yellow. Then assemble some tau. Maybe get onto a layer of orange. We'll see how we get on. If we can get another 3 subs today, that'll make us up to 460, which would be a nice little round number to get to. Let's see how we get on. But between now and then, shall we open some Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Anybody here remember the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards? We opened some yesterday. And yesterday we got... Where's it gone? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got this card, which is pretty cool. K904 Noroi. Got a nice little shiny pattern to it. See if we can go on better and get a super duper rare today. That'd be good. So I'm going to zoom in the camera and put it on non-automatic focus. Oh, cheeky. Alright, what have we got? What's in the box that always rocks? Pokemon is next week, so we'll leave that there for now. Right. Ah, we've got Battles of Legend. Monster Mayhem, and Retro Pack 2. Much like the Pokemons, I am very unfamiliar. May you get some good pulls today. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Let's see if we find any art. This has only got 5 cards in it. Let's see if we get any artwork that looks like it could be a good Tyrannid, for example. That'd be pretty cool to see. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Tyrannid, that's what we're hoping for. Maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh! Tau. Let me turn the autofocus off. We will manually focus. Here we go. Good evening, Bouncing. You ready for some Yu-Gi-Oh, sir? See if we can get Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's one of the only Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I know. Here we go. Ooh. Shiny. Ah, these are all shiny. Cool. Grey Knights. Gem Turtle. Oh, and a Punk. Nice. I wonder if any of these are worth anything. Oh, look at that. Gauze, the Emissary of Darkness. That's a real shiny boy. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. That's a cool card, man. And up next, in this one, I think you can get some sort of Blue Eyes Dragon in this. Isn't the Grey Knights a Warhammer thing? The card actually said Gem Knights, but because we're a predominantly Warhammer channel, I cleverly changed the name. What have you been up to then, Bouncing? Oh, I know. Right, let's see if we can get a nice rare card out of this one. Although this isn't a first edition pack, so theoretically less expensive, but we'll see. We shall see. Right, we've got Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. We've got a 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Nice. That's a cool looking Mask of Restrict. We've got a Light Force Sorge. Ooh, we've got Jinzo with the golden writing and the shiny card. Good to get a shiny. We've got a Guardian Sphinx. We've got some emergency provisions. A legendary Ocean, and our final card, Spirit Message numero 1. Good stuff. Good stuff. Enjoyed that. Some pretty cool cards. Let's see if any of those are worth anything. Let's get a little Google on the go. And anybody that's sat there in the YouTube chat that hasn't decided to get involved yet, by all means, now is the time. Stick something in there. J'ai envie de cheer. Don't know what that means so long, but thank you for being here. How you getting on? Probably shouldn't read out messages that I don't know what they are. Could be signing up for anything. Right, let's have a look at price charting. Let's see what we can get. Oh, wow. Gore's Emissary of Darkness is worth a few quid at a PSA 10. Let's sleeve these up, shall we? All the shinies are getting sleeved. Hey, Ronald's here. Ronald Phoenix, welcome to the chat, my friend. Just finished my brand new Eradicators. Nice. How did you find it? What colour scheme have you gone for? Nothing bad really, but it's apt. How have you been so long? You been up to much? Jinzo, I remember. Ah, you remember Jinzo. Maybe we need to look up the value of Jinzo as well, if Jinzo is a good one. I remember Red Eyes Black Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician I remember. Be cool to get one of those. Jinzo. Look at this. In there we go. Good stuff. Happy days. And now we'll move on to painting the Gene Stealers. It was a nightmare to paint the melter tips. Ah, okay. Did you go for the like overheated metal look on the melter tips out of interest? They're my new additions to my Imperial Fists. Nice. Psyman in the chat is a big Imperial Fists fan. Good to have you here. My only army yet. Nice. What made you get into the hobby then, Ronald? How did you find it? Not been doing anything besides menial labour. You? I've just been being ill, generally. Yeah, Beyond Hope. Directing Ronald straight to the Discord. Nice work. Yeah, if you want to post your minis in the Discord, it'd be awesome to see them, Ronald. Eskimo's in the chat. Good evening, all. Nice one, Eskimo. How you doing? How are you doing? Right, let's have a look what price we can get on a Jinzo right now. What the hell? Jinzo in a PSA 10 has sold anywhere from 160 to 750 in a PSA 10. Outrageous. That's a sold listing as well. Well, good stuff. That was a pretty good pull then. Pretty good pull. Even at a 9 it sells for 130. I'll take that, I'll take that. Nice little
Hey yo, we got a new subscriber, baby!
Thank you, Ronald. You absolute champion. We are working our way nicely up to the 460 mark. Thank you very much. Check out the Discord if you fancy a little look around. Hop in there and post some minis. Black Sigil's here as well. Black Sigil. El Campeon himself. Black Sigil. How's it going, sir? You been having fun with your new camera? I was aimlessly walking around the local bookstore here in my town and I saw a book called Maladrax. Nice, so you got into the plastic via the paper. Nice, I like it. Pretty good, got a workout in earlier this evening and I've started base coating a ballistas. Ah, did you post that in the Discord? I remember seeing a dreadnought in there earlier, in pieces. I got it mostly because of the cover. Turned out it was just one book from a whole universe called Warhammer. Awesome stuff, Ronald. Yeah, so you've opened up a whole universe to explore, which is nice. I had to know more and eventually found out about the tabletop. There is also various trading card games of Warhammer, which we open here on the stream. There are also sticker albums for when you want to collect some stickers and put them in a book. There's lots to see and do, lots to collect, and we do it all here every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you've subbed, so you'll see when we're live. You just jump in when you feel like it, and if you want to get involved in the Discord, you'd be more than welcome there as well. The whole gang is here, yeah. We're having a good time so far this evening. Tyler's just walked the dog. Time to sit down and paint some more Vespids. Cheeky bit of sting wing action for Tyler tonight then. That's good. And I'm going to get a layer of yellow on here. So let's shake up some yellow. We're using the original old school speed paint version 1 Zealot Yellow, which I don't have a great amount left of, but we're all good. We only need to get a second layer on these bad boys. And these are the only Tyranids I own that aren't painted, which means my entire Tyranid army will be my first army that is painted to completion. Behind me I've got several Chaos armies. I've got Ultramarines, I've got Tau, I've got Necrons, I've got Orcs, and only the Tyranids have managed to be painted to completion because they're just so fun to paint. Real fun painting job, Tyranids.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Oh man, my brain cells are fighting each other again. It's a 1v1. Falls count anywhere match between Olmaph's brain cells. Right, we've got some stuff on the palette. Wet palette's a little bit dry today, but such is life. Let's put that there, turn that there, like so. Here we go. Alright then, we'll put that over there. We'll start a little bit of painting, shall we? Hey, I've still got my work shirt on. Just noticed. Let's get this covered in paint, shall we? Painted 4 of them the other week, but ran out of primer. Re-upped on the primer, and now I have 4 more to do after finishing 2 the other day. Nicely done. So Ronald, what else is in your army then so far? Or what else do you hope to get? Have you got your eye on any other models? Is this on full brightness? There we go. See what I'm doing now. You going for the official scheme, or have you gone for a different scheme? Yeah, I've gone for a different scheme. I've got my own scheme for Tyranids. Yellow, orange, and turquoise is what I go for. If you want to see some of the existing Tyranids that I have in the same colour scheme, more than happy to show you what I'm aiming for. I've painted Tyranids quite a lot on the stream, so you may well even have seen this before. Right, there's That's second layer on that guy. Complete. With these eradicators, I have roughly 3,000 points. Wow, Ronald. What are the rest of the points? Other than the eradicators? And would you mind sharing them in the Discord? Could be cool to see. If you're not a Discord kind of guy, that's no problem. Just thought I would extend the invite. As the more, the merrier when it comes to the Discord. There's not a limit on Discord members, is there? I guess we'll find out. Oh. Alright, there we go. Layered that bad boy up now as well. What are the plans for these NIDs? The plan is to expand the hive mind into every possible living place and take over the galaxy. As of now, I don't really need more Marines, but it's almost impossible to resist the urge of getting more. One of us. One of us. Currently looking at either a Redemptor or a Vindicator to buy. Mostly Terminators, Regular and Assault. Some Aggressors, some Stern Guard Vets. Lots of Chaplains, Captains and Librarians. Big fan of the Terminator armour, says Ronald. You don't have much in the way of vehicles then. Perhaps the new Battle Force box would be good for you. 2 Dreadnoughts and 2 tanks, Ronald. Interested? Going on pre-order in a store near you soon. Don't believe there's a limit on servers. Not entirely sure though. Well, let's keep going till we get there, right? Gene Stealer number 3, come on down. Ronaldo is straight into the Discord. Good to have you here. For Dawn. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good to have you in the Discord, sir. Take a look around, get involved. Nice to start off the stream with a new guy. Keeps the regulars on their toes. On the best behaviour. One of us. That's 3 with a second layer. I think we may well get round to building some Tau after this, which will be good. For the greater good, for sure. Almost freaked out when I saw the new Son of Dawn's box. Yeah, one of the only people on the planet, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, it's good. For an army like yours, it's perfect. Because you've predominantly got infantry, right? That's the thing. People who have collected heaps of infantry can, for a good price, get a right hit of vehicles, which will be good. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, walk the base, baby. Let's go. Rock it all night long. Yeah. We're gonna rock it all night long, baby. Right, fourth one done. We are cooking with gas now. You meant what's the plan for the colours? Oh, you want to see? Let me show you a couple of my... Here's one I made earlier, Tyrannid, shall I? I did add tiger stripes to the Vespids that were wearing Tau helmets. Ah, nice, Tyler. That sounds pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We are so well behaved, trust me. Is that so? How is everybody doing today? It's a good question from Black Sigil. It is a good question. Somebody excited for the Sons of Dawn box? Point them towards the greater good. They've obviously been mind-washed by the Imperium. Tactically indoctrinated. Nice. Right then, Tyrannids. What will the Tyrannids look like? Good question. Let's pick you a couple of Tyrannids. Let's pick you a couple of Tyrannids so you can see kind of the direction we're aiming in. So this is one of the first ones I ever did. And I painted this on stream. This is a Psychophage. So this is the sort of colours that we're going for. Pretty simple, pretty fun. I like it. And this is my colour scheme, which you can also see on this winged bad boy over here. So you can see the yellow, the orange, the turquoise. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So that's what we're aiming for. That is the colour scheme. And that's what we're doing. Haha. Might as well give us a tile box set with 2 hammerheads and 2 riptides. 2 riptides would be awesome. Riptide is currently my favourite tile model that I own. Waiting to pick up the kiddos from school. Nice. Ah, have you had some snow, Black Sigil? What sort of temperatures are we talking in Canada land?
pretty damn cool. Do you use varnish on them?
No, I've never used varnish on a Mini. Although I've seen a couple of videos. It looks like it might be quite a good idea. Do you use varnish on your Minis? Have you got a varnish that you recommend? Right. That's 5. We're halfway there. Bon Jovi. Lemon and a Pear. Riptide is definitely up there for me. I don't know, I've had a ton of fun painting the Vespids. See, Vespids aren't boxy robot enough for me. I like my Tau to be boxy and robotic. I also really liked building and painting the new Stealth Suits kill team. See, that I could be interested in. Almost definitely. Maybe that should be my first ever kill team. Because I need some Stealth Suits. And if I go and buy them in a box of 3, I'm not going to have a full squad. Which is a bit dumb, right? Supposed to get 30 mil of freezing rain starting tomorrow into Thursday. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not fun. It's been unseasonably nice here. Yeah, this is the thing. We got that many people in that many different places around here. In England, where I am, it's like 8 or 9 degrees most days at the minute. Maybe less than that, actually. 6 or 7. It's about 6, 7 degrees. Come on, here we go. Painting up the bad boys, having all the fun. Painting Tyranids yellow, they look hotter than the sun. I've only tried the Citadel ones for transfers. Like the technical hard coat and stuff like that, right? Glossy under the area for the transfer and matte over to seal it. Yeah, I've done the same thing on some of my Ultramarines. But never like the full model. You must be able to get some pretty decent spray glosses for miniatures, right? The Stealth Suits kill team is definitely worth buying, especially with the 3, 6 to 5 model unit change. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my whole point is, if I'm going to buy Stealth Suits, I'm going to buy a box of 5 rather than a box of 3. Plus, the overall look is smoother than the previous models. Okay, nice. Varnish can be great. I've had great results with painting, sticking to my resin prints with a satin varnish applied. Yeah, that's a good point. When you 3D print something, varnish before paint is probably a good idea, right? Okay, I like it. Ronald is in Brazil. It's always hot in Brazil, right? Feeling hot. Hot. Oh man, to be in Brazil. What a place to be. Our first ever Brazilian viewer. Whoop whoop. We are doing very well. I think we've reached all continents other than the North and South Pole now. We've done Europe, we've done Africa, we've done Asia. We've done top America, we've done bottom America. We've done Australia, in fact, as well. Yeah, I definitely need to get that map to put behind me to pin the people on. That'd be cool. Maybe I can get like a little add-on in the Discord that will pin people to a map. That'd be cool. I'm just thinking out loud, talking to myself at this point. Fascinating the reach that Warhammer has, though, right? And how we get so many like really cool people in this chat as well. Like, it's very rare we get bellends in here, which is good. Occasionally we get a bit of a dildo in the chat, but on the whole, pretty respectful. Oh, good to have all you guys here, especially when I'm feeling a little bit crap. Always 92 to 96. Wowza! I love my spring, fall, winter. Don't know if I could do that. Yeah, it'd be nice for a little bit, right? No bellends, just Patrick and his organ. I prime and then varnish, so when I do paint, that primer I do as well, and then I do a second coat after all of the painting to seal in that work. Yeah, sounds good to me, man. So do you use a spray varnish then? What kind of spray have you got? Yeah, Ronald. It must be what, middle of the day where you are, Ronald? Still waiting for Ronald to post some of his minis in the Discord. Hey, look, we got the Lich King. Beyond Hope. Posted the Lich King in the 3D printing channel. That looks sick, man. That looks really nice. I think his hands may need to be a little bit lighter, right? Or has he got gloves on? I can't tell if they're hands or gloves. But other than that, like, everything else looks super good, man. Really nice effort. $4 p.m. 4 p.m. in Brazil. Oh yeah, I guess so, because it's 7 o'clock here, right? Okay, nice. Nice. In a sec, I'm sorting them all in position. Ah, nice. Lining up the army. Good stuff, sir. I look forward to seeing the fists. Vallejo satin varnish through the airbrush. Could even chuck a picture of the exact varnish I use. Gloves, I reckon. I appreciate it. Yeah, I reckon if I was doing gloves, I'll do gloves in a less skin-coloured tone, but I've never really noticed what colour gloves Arthas wears, if I'm honest. But Lich King's an absolute legendary figure, right? Wrath of the Lich King's such a good expansion. Have you played any of the Midnight expansion yet? Anybody? Anybody been playing a little bit of Midnight? 2 p.m. in Chicago. Only 1 hour difference between Eastern Canada and Brazil. Wild. Yeah. Wild times. Hey! Put the Pokeball down! Welcome to the chat. Super good to have you here. From the Midwest. We've got more Americans than anything else in here. And I stream in like the middle of the day in America. Cool though, good to have you here. You got into the hobby a month or two ago. How did you get into the hobby? Was it the plastic? Was it the books? Was it the computer games? The stickers? The trading cards? What does Warhammer look like to you, sir? As we put some more paint on another Gene Stealer. Second layer of yellow going on. Hey, by gum. Nice, we're doing well. We are doing well with the second layer. Curious question for you. I know Warhammer is from the UK, but do you reckon it's more popular there or here? I think it's rapidly expanding in America, right? Rapidly expanding. I mean, globally it's expanding. I mean, look at this stream. We have people here from everywhere. And I'm just a little lonely Warhammer streamer. I really like it expanding. I mean, I first started collecting it like 20 odd years ago. And in fact, I live 45 minutes away from Warhammer World. And they're making a Warhammer World in America as well, so that tells you all you need to know, right? Absolutely, that was a building block for me growing up. Warcraft 3 and Wrath of the Lich King. Quit back in Shadowlands and haven't looked back. I mean, Shadowlands suffered a lot. It would have been a pretty reasonable expansion if a couple of things were a little bit different. Modelling, mostly building and painting. Want to play eventually, but that's good enough for now. Ooh, so you've bought some models. The big question is, which army attracted your attention and traded your dollars for plastic? Yeah, welcome to Put the Pokeball Down. I'm going to call you Put Golf. Play Put Golf with a friend. I'm from the States, and when I was younger we had the Games Workshop stores, and they rebranded because everyone thought they were GameStops. Nice. What's better, GameStop or Wingstop? Popular, but I don't believe it was anywhere near as close to UK. Yeah, recently in the States. Like you said, it's been expanding rapidly, yeah, for sure. You're getting a Warhammer World as well in America soon, which will be pretty cool. I might even take a little flight over and check it out. It's funny because Warhammer World in England is literally just an industrial unit in the middle of an industrial estate. It's not like going to Harry Potter land or something like that. And it's been the same since I was like a teenager as well. It's never changed. Never changed. Bugman's Bar and Grill is still the same. But why change the winning formula, I guess, right? They print plastic, you spend money, rinse and repeat. Oh, I'm gonna have to put some paint on here, on the palette, as I only put enough for 9 out of 10. I mean, that's not the best, is it? Not the best. But we're having the fun, we're having a good chat, there's plenty of us here. Anybody that's new that wants to get involved, drop a message in here, click the like button, or if you don't like it, click the dislike button. If you're extra special, click the subscribe button, and if you fancy getting involved in the Discord, !Discord in the chat will get you a link. If the writing of WoW was better and the dailies weren't soul-crushing, yeah, something like that. Has Midnight been well so far? Essentially, WoW is just the same over and over now. So Dragonflight expansion was pretty decent. So they've just rebadged that twice since then. So that's the game we play now. It's nice because I've broken the habit to the point where I can just drop in and out of WoW without really being too fussed. Whereas I used to play it really hardcore. Where's put the Pokeball down gone? I'm sat here waiting to hear what the minis were that they bought. Come on, put. I want to know. Unless I missed it. Did you say it and I missed it? Let's have a little scrolly. No, I've not missed it yet. I will eagerly await. Wings with the blue cheese dip will be awesome right now. Oh, nom, 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 nom. All I want is Wingstop. The issue is the Warhammer is like a full day's worth of driving. Ah. Yeah, US is huge, right? Yeah, so I drive for 45 minutes and I'm at Warhammer World. You drive for 45 hours and only pass 2 Warhammer shops. Where is it again? Nottingham. Yes, sir. Pretty much in the middle of the UK. I went on a vacation when I was younger and I thought it was crazy that my grandpa could just drive from Germany to Austria and Italy in the same day. Yeah, people in Germany have historically travelled a lot through Europe. Yeah, with the War Within and Dragonflight. I was a sweat lord back in the day, mythic raiding, pushing ratings in arenas. Now I'm a washed up gamer and just paid Space Marines. One of us. I drive for 45 minutes and I'm not even through Chicago traffic. Wow, sounds about right. Sounds about right. How many times have you beeped your horn in that time, Tyler? And if there's anybody in the Discord that hasn't yet gotten involved in the chat, now's the time. You just write whatever you want. Tell me what your favourite type of cheese is. Why not? You got a favourite type of cheese? You don't know how else to get involved in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. Cheese Marines. That's what we'll call the Imperial Fist from now on. The Cheddar Boys. Blue cheese. It's also because of the sheer size of Chicago as well. There's a couple of million people who live here, so traffic is always horrid. Not fun. Hey, WWE was in Chicago not long ago, right? Wasn't it? Isn't that where CM Punk is from? Right, that's 10 Gene Stealers with 2 layers of yellow on them now. Hey, we're up to double figures on the likes. Appreciate that. Anybody else feels like they like this stream and wants to click the thumbs up, go for it. If you think I'm a gibbering idiot and you want to press a thumb down, you can do that as well. Your choice, do you? I don't drive too often. I use public transportation. Ah, you've got an easy and cheap train system. In the UK, the train system is neither of those things. Blue and Munster are the superior cheeses, and I will die on this hill. Nice. WWE was at the United Center. Yeah, the CM Punk came out to the Chicago Bulls theme from like 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, I was never really a Bulls fan, to be honest. I used to like when I was a kid. I used to like the Pistons. I had a few Pistons jerseys, and I liked Houston. Is it Rockets? Gruyere, brie, and goat's cheese atop. We've got 2 people dying on 2 separate hills because of cheese. This is the world we live in. Right, I'm going to go and have a wee. Speaking of cheese, I'm going to go and urinate. And whilst you sit and think how disgusting that is and talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Urination complete. Ooh, we're doing well on the numbers today. Hello there, YouTube people. Say hello if you haven't already. We've had a couple of different cheeses suggested as the best. We've got Blue and Munster versus Gruyere, Brie and Goat's cheese. This is a new 40k cheese factions. Cheese Marines. For the greater Gouda. Come on! Come, this guy! Oh, I mean, that's top tier banter. I live right next to Oka, where they make Oka cheese, so I guess that's my favourite cheese. Nice, nicely done. Tech support. Supporting stinky cheese. I like it. I'm so proud of that for the Great Aguda line. I mean, come on. That's phenomenal work. Oh man, decided to build and paint a Pathfinder's kill team. Awesome stuff, Tex. What we were saying earlier, I'm thinking of getting the well, not just thinking of getting, I'm almost definitely going to get the stealth suit kill team. I think that'll be pretty cool. Oka cheese is quite good. I haven't had it in a long time. Might hop on the train and go to the wine cheese store now. Nice one. Nice. Blue and Wensleydale from Patrick. Wensleydale makes me think of Wallace and Gromit for some reason. Cheese Gromit. You got a golf clap from me for that Gouda joke. I mean, I may as well end the stream now. That's as top tier as my humour is ever going to get, I think. I mean, I've got to get that on a t-shirt. Like a towel made out of cheese with that slogan. Oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. Oh, do you know, I'm actually going to get a t-shirt with that on. That's just... I've blown my own mind. Talk about blowing your own trumpet. We've got Patrick painting his own organ and me blowing my own trumpet. What a pair. The stealth battlesuits are like a rare commodity near me for some reason. I've gone to 4 stores in the last week looking for another box. Okay, that's interesting. Must be popular then, right? Wallace and Gromit is amazing. Yeah, boy! Cheese! It's unfortunate that Ocker cheese has been bought out by the Mafia. What? Much of Quebec is now owned by the Mafia. What the hell? Why does the Mafia want to own all the cheese? That sounds like the start of a Christmas cracker joke. Blowing organs and trumpets. I mean, traditionally, you use your hands with an organ rather than blowing it. Going for a mission to Mars colour scheme, light grey and orange. Nice. I like the sound of that. Look forward to seeing it in the Discord. Shall we have a look at that top fans thing? You know, in the old Discordium, top fans. What we saying? Patrick's at the top. Put the Pokeball down is second, but they've disappeared. Put, where have you gone? Come on, dude. Ronald is third. Look at Ronald, the absolute meat cake. Look at that. What a picture. Yum, yum. Eskimo's fourth, Beyond Hope fifth, Black Sigil sixth, Simon down in seventh, Tech Support, new entry at 8, Tyler ninth. Then we got So Long, Wilson and Bouncing Swords. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Mafia has infiltrated Canada and its cheeses. Yeah, I heard that the Mafia blew up a rival cheese factory. Debris was everywhere. I'm here all week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry. Top banana. Oh, Tech Support's posted a little whip, a little towel whip. I like it. Nice. Good stuff, sir. Good stuff. Going for the cheesiest of jokes. Come on. Come on. Come on. I audibly sighed at that. I got the dad jokes and the kid's not here for another 3 months. Come on, that's why you're here. We have the fun. We have a laugh. I'll just laugh at my own jokes so you don't have to. Don't you worry about it. See, this is the top tier. I mean, look, we've just hit the biggest number of today. 20 people watching at the same time on YouTube. Thank you all for being here. If you want to get involved in the chat, we've discussed cheese at great lengths, but you are more than welcome to have your input. Write whatever you feel like writing, and let's have a little conversation, shall we? Right, I've got a big box of towel. I'm sure some of you probably saw my cat applying the if it fits, it sits principle, claiming the towel box as its new bed. Let me just get rid of these, put these off to one side, and then do a little bit of a toweling for a Tuesday. Nothing like a bit of towel on a Tuesday evening. Towels Day. I appreciate the dad joke. Yeah, it's all good fun, right? It's all good fun. Good, clean fun. That's what we have around here. We got 22 people now enjoying it on the YouTube. As soon as I said that, down to 17. 5 people were like, no. No dad jokes for me. Thank you very much. What have we got in here then? What have we got? Oh, we've got a commander that we need to build. Let's build the Tau commander, shall we? Where's my instructions? Come on. Give this a bit of a wash. Put the lid on the paint for the time being. We might get back to another layer of paint on the... depends how long this battlesuit takes to put together, right? But... oh heck. Gonna use this Citadel primer to huff. My paint doesn't grab onto the models and I don't get it. Yeah, put the paint can in some lukewarm water. Like, put it in some lukewarm water for a couple of minutes. Warm up the can and then give it a real good shake. Warm it up a little bit. Get it a little bit warm and then... yeah, don't spray it in a super cold environment. Cold isn't particularly good for paint. If I end up floating down the St. Lawrence, you know why. Yeah, cheese-related incident. Not good. Right. Ah, there's two variants. Enforcer battlesuit. And a Cold Star battlesuit. I think I already have Enforcer battlesuit, right? That's what the... let me check. Let me have a look. Oh, what's that one? Oh, no, actually. Right. That's the Cold Star. Right. So, today we shall be assembling a Commander in Enforcer battlesuit. What's the worst that can happen, right? I think that's what we need. Is there anything else we need? Don't think so. I mean, we'll find out later. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Thank you all for being here, though. Appreciate it. Good fun in the YouTube, which is nice to see. Don't forget to click the sub or the like button if you're new around here. You can also join the free Discord channel. Come and have a look at some of our models, some of our pets or our food or whatever we've been posting in there. Ah, so Tyler is more of a fan of the AP stuff than the Citadel stuff. A little sniff of the tummy to see you're on your way. Ooh, Commander. Yes, Joy now. Commander in Enforcer battlesuit coming right up. Let's get it started in here. I'm going to be making this one exactly as the Combat Patrol tells me to, because I already have a Commander that I've made previously on stream. So this one I'm going to do by the book. Oh, I'm a bit warm actually, a bit wham. It's a bit wham in here. Yeah, good to have you here, Choinel. How you doing? How's your day been? What have you been doing? I will say I finally figured out how to clean my Citadel pots after yesterday's issue. So now I can close them properly. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, Citadel pot care is quite important, right? Right, where are the legs? A12, that's this one. A little bit loud that was. A little bit loud in my ear holes, so I've skipped it. hauling my little brother's kitchen all day. Nice. Good to help out the little brother every now and again. How did it go? Was it alright? My Korax white looked like a jar of something, so I definitely had to clean that one up. Nice. Little brother's 130 kilos and Choinal is only 75. Wow. Little brother is a big boy, right? Anything interesting being posted in the Discord? What have we got? Oh, look! Ronaldo! Painted his Imperial fists. Ah, that's a cool colour scheme. I like that. Let's have a look. Ah, nice. Nice work, sir. Oh, that is nice. That is good. Look at that. Good work, sir. Good work. Ah, you have got some tanks. A grav tank and everything. Awesome stuff. Good to see. Thank you for sharing, sir. Let me give you a little fire. And a little Imperial Fist helmet to boot. There you go. There you go. Shiny boys. Right, let's see if the glue works today. Alright, that goes in there. We're off. We are off to the races. Good start. We've got 2 bits glued together. Let's keep cracking on. Yeah, that model holding the banner is awesome, man. Good stuff. Good job. Good job. Where did that go? It's amazing how sometimes you drop something, it completely disappears. There we go. Found it in the end. Couldn't think it could have gone far. Do we reckon we can get 460 on the subs today? That'd be awesome if we can, guys. Never been to a Warhammer store. Are there no Warhammer stores in Brazil, or are you just too far away? Because Brazil's a big place, right? Planning a trip to the Warhammer Open in Dallas in May. Nice, that'll be good. Everything's bigger over there. I don't think Ronald can get much bigger though than muscly meat cake. A muscly meat cake with some Imperial fists. Good work. Good work. We like it. What's going on here? Ah, is that going like that? Put the leg in the wrong way around, like a doofus. Alright, there we go. There are no Warhammer stores in Brazil.
No models at all. Got mine mostly from eBay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, most of my models come from eBay. In fact, in the last week, I've sold a few models on eBay as well. Yeah, eBay's good. For those countries that can enjoy a little bit of eBay, there's some good deals to be had on there for sure. But I like it when it gets to this point in the stream, you can tell people are working on all their own stuff because it really drops in tempo. And then at the end of the stream, I get to see some post-stream work in progress in the Discord, which is always nice. Glad to have you all here. If anybody is sat there wanting to get involved in the chat but hasn't figured out a point of when to do it yet, now's the time. Let me know, what do you want to talk about? A little bit about Warhammer, a bit about Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Star Wars, football, wrestling, guitar, music, cheese. Cheese has been well covered today. Hey, Peter's here. Got gifted 3 Saturnine Terminators. And either there is a sprue missing, or for some reason they only have one arm. Is there like an upgrade sprue with the other arms? I don't know, I don't have any 30k. Does anybody know? Can anybody help Peter out? Tyler, you think I'm doing work? Joke's on you, I've been sniffing Tamiya and chewing paintbrushes. That's it, getting a right good chomp on a dry brush. I like it, I like it, I like your style, sir. Be more Tyler. For the greater Gouda. I quite like this Nurgle's gift to cease. Go away, Nurgle. Is this because Khorne is my favourite Chaos God? Nurgle has sent me the plague. And now my glue's dried up as well. So Long has painted up the Warhammer and started playing Salt 2. How's it going, So Long? You enjoying it? You want to sell your Nurgle and get Soul Blight Gravelords? Okay. From the Plague to the Skulls. Interesting choice. Tyler's testing the flavour of their paints as well. Good stuff. This is why I was kicked out of the Fire Warrior training. Peter, I hate cheese. Can't look at it. Each day, every day, we make more cheese. Why don't you like cheese? Cheese is a tasty treat. Tasty yellow meat. Yeah, I have 0 30k, Peter, so I can't help, unfortunately. If it was 40k, I could take a look in my bits box and I might have been able to help you out. Lighter treatment for the glue. Come on. Yeah, you don't get that with Tamiya, do you? Put that down there, let that dry, do the other leg. Did somebody say Tamiya? 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 Do you know what? I was sent some money on the stream yesterday, and I am 100% going to convert that into my first ever pot of Tamiya glue. I'm going to order it next week. The stream will have a Tamiya flavour to it. That's what we're aiming for. Thank you for the tip yesterday, the donation. Very much appreciated. It will be spent on glue that we will all sniff together. You tried to summon me? Patrick. I think Patrick secretly got a Tamiya tattoo. He's the world's biggest ambassador to the Tamiya brand, for sure. Tamiya! Oh, dearie me. What is the world coming to? Pornhub. Generally. Salt 2 is much like jerking the chicken. Fun in spurts. Nicely surmised, Solon. I like it. Tamiya, first use being the twin lance. Yeah, if that's what you want to see. This time next week, twin lance on the stream. Tuesday next week with the Tamiya glue. Be here. Or don't. I mean, they're the two choices, really. I can understand now, Peter. Definitely not fun to be around when that much cheese is produced around you. Oh, has he put something in the Discord? No, then I still don't get the cheese. Je ne comprends pas. Oh, he's put it in chat. I live on a farm. Every day we take 200 litres of milk and make Coruscant cheese. There you go. Nailed the pronunciation of that. More quark. Each day, every day of my life. And then we smoke some of the cheeses. Ooh, tasty. Tasty smoked cheese from Peter. Is this like a family farm then, Peter? Or is it a bit more of an industrial setup? What's the situation? What's the situation on your farm there? Tell me all about it. That's all I want to hear about now is your farm. Do you like dogs? Still doing well on the YouTube numbers. Thank you, each and every person that is here in the YouTube. Very much appreciated. Very good and very nice. Tuning in. Hey, we've got side quest stories here. Tuning in to watch someone get through their grey pile of shame rather than working through mine. Side quest. Have you found the right place to be, my friend? Every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, we can work through the grey together. And remember, as Choi Nell says in the stream, it's a pile of opportunity. That is the optimism way of looking at it, my friend. And what sort of stuff do you have in your grey pile of opportunity side quest? Let's find out a little bit more about our newest member of the YouTube, Mr. Side Quest Stories. Oops. go, get that in there. Lovely little right angle. Diddle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Look at Ronaldo in the Discord being all modest. Terrible with the painting part of the hobby. I mean, look at that. You got some sick stuff, dude. I know I don't have to paint my Tau drones, but I do. Family farm since 1776. Wow. That's 6:15. 100 to 120 milk cows and some calves. Nice. Good stuff, sir. And do you sell locally? Do you sell around Europe? What's the market for your family farm? Sounds pretty cool, Peter. I like it. Beyond hope. Super late response, but I swear I heard you say something there. Yeah. I was doing my Guy Ritchie film impression. Do you like dogs? You wanna buy a caravan? Buy a caravan. You like dogs? Good stuff. We're having a good chat today. Hey, look, Paul Oldham's just posted in the Discord as well. Nice looking Bosk. Good stuff, good stuff. Do you like dogs? Periwinkle blue. Where'd that come from, Patrick? Out of nowhere. Periwinkle blue. Is this a code? Are we speaking in code now? Is that the point we've got to? Oh, how does this fit in there then? Oh, like so, perhaps. Ooh yeah, baby. Where's Side Quest Stories gone? Come on, I want to hear about your pile of shame. And what's in your pile of painted goodness? If you fancy doing a clicky McClickerson on the old like button or the sub button, perhaps we can get to 460 today, which would be pretty nice. Definitely a step in the right direction. What have we got on the old likes? 15 likes. That's not too bad. Not too bad for a Tuesday. 20 is better than 15 though, for sure. What's everyone's least favourite Citadel paint? Citadel paint will be a thing of the past soon, right? What is my least favourite? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. To be fair, I don't have many, and the ones I have because I like them. I can tell you my favourite Citadel paints. I like Citadel washes and contrasts. And it's Warhammer colour, Tyler. Come on, get it right. Do you know what I do like? Is this one. I use this quite a lot for my orcs. Gene Stealer purple, which is appropriate as we've been painting Gene Stealers today. The Levi lenders, the loanee of the Levi. We've got Canary Law as well. Look at all these new people we're getting today. Awesome stuff. Had a sit to assemble my Celestians kill team. Algorithm gives me a guy assembling. Yeah, man. We opened some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We painted some Gene Stealers. Now we're assembling a commander. Then we'll probably do another bit of paint on the Gene Stealers. And then we'll open some Warhammer 40k stickers. So, plenty going on, Canary. How long you been collecting the plastic for then, Canary, my friend? What different flavours of plastic have you got? You got one army? Lots of kill teams? A few different armies? 40k and AOS and all sorts? What have you got? Let me know. What little Citadel paint I used before moving to AK? I was not a fan of White Scar, just didn't cover well. Yeah, that's. I don't think the Citadel whites are particularly good, right? I don't think Korax white is any better than White Scar. We're looking for the scapegoat who will take the Tyrants in StarCraft. Yeah, StarCraft's minis are on pre-order at the minute, right? Some very interesting minis. Some very ultramarine-like StarCraft minis, right? There's definitely going to be some big kit bash potential. Retributor armor dries out way too quick. Maybe there's a trick which I don't know yet. Paul Oldham's favourite is Flesh Tearers Red. His least is Donra Yellow. Just like milk. Milky, milky paint. Yellow milk. Shoinal uses the Retributor. Okay, I think I've got some Retributor. Yeah. I don't mind this stuff. I think it's pretty reasonable. Although saying that, I've not used it in about 18 months, so it's potentially very dry now. I don't get what it is with new people coming in and saying one sentence and then disappearing. Am I not replying quick enough? Is that what it is? Maybe I'm just not entertaining. I used all my best jokes earlier in the stream, and now I've ran out of the funnies. The funnies have dried up like Retributor armor. I've found that Grey Seer is the best white from Citadel. Yeah, yesterday I used Gorgon Hide, which is a pretty good white in inverted commas. Yeah, I wish Citadel had a bright white, matte white paint. Yeah, for sure. Currently turning my Blueberry Dreadnought into a Red Currant Dreadnought. Nice. What flavour Red Currant is it going to be? Korax White is an acceptable grey-blue. It's like we're doing colour parkour right now. People's attention span are deteriorating. Yeah, it's a shame because I think these people would have a good time around here, right? We've got a nice little Discord, we've got a cool YouTube channel. We've got an interactive streamer who talks to everybody. Perhaps that's what it is, maybe I talk a little bit too much. Right, let's make the body. But at least they've interacted. I mean, the interaction's good. I just want to hit that 500 mark because you start to unlock some of YouTube's potential at 500. With 1,000 being the ultimate goal. Yeah, we'll have one hell of a party when we hit 1,000, that is for sure. Hey, he's back! Canary Law! Started as a kill team player a couple of months ago. Now I've already have Nemesis Claw. Then I got Karskarin, Eldar Corsairs, Mandrakes. Awesome stuff. You got anything on pre-order at the minute, Canary Law? Or anything that you're hoping is released in the not too distant future? And my Korax White won't close. Feels like the problem is in the chair, Tyler. Sure now, you need to laser focus one faction. 9! You need to have 9 factions. All at the same time, all in varying stages of completeness. That's the way to do it. All the factions, all the time. Now, I had BD March 7th. Okay, for your birthday you got a Murder Wing Celestians. Now you've got an overwhelming amount of grey. You're working on it right now. Nice one, and Canary, if you would like to share your work in progress, we have a Discord channel. You'd be more than welcome. That'd be pretty cool. So !Discord. That'll give you a link in the chat. Come and take a look around. We have Ronaldo came and joined us earlier and posted a load of Imperial Fists. Pretty impressive to see. We had some work in progress Tau in there earlier as well. And if you don't mind clicking that subscribe button, I mean that is the ultimate thank you. Especially when I'm clearly quite ill. I'm quite ill, but I'm sat here. We're having a good chat. We're having a good laugh. We painted some Gene Sealers. We opened some Yu-Gi-Oh! Now we're building a Tau Commander. Having all the fun, right? Go check out what's going on in the Discord. Trying to paint my first batch of models, kit bashed from the stuff I got at the store. Ah, some Saturnine. Ah, nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I like it. I like it. All the factions or just orcs? Yeah, good bit of green skin in this room for sure. I got loads of orcs as well. Not my fault Citadel lids no longer close after a single bit of paint. Yeah. Realistically, you should just move them all into droppers. That's the only way. This is the way. I'm looking for Drakari Kabalite Cartel. I've got a Drakari box on my long to-do list. Sat on a shelf behind me. I don't think I'll get to that anytime soon. I might even sell my Drakari. I don't know if I'll get round to it even like this year or even next year. But I've got a Battle Force. I think the Battle Force box is called Real Space Raiders or something like that. But yeah, come and have a look in the Discord, Canary. It'd be good to have you there. How did you get into Warhammer, Canary? Like, What prompted you to buy your first bit of plastic? And what was the first bit of plastic? The first models I ever had was in... what are we talking? 2002? I got a paint set. And back in the day, the paint set used to come with a tactical squad. With a rocket launcher. Those were the days, man. You used to get a squad of 5 Plague Marines for a £5 note. That was a real good deal, man. Back in the day. Shut up, boomer. Okay. Peter posted the first models I built and painted. Oh, those Saturnine Terminators are your first models. Awesome. Did a good job of those. Yeah, super job, man. If you're moving to droppers, skip a step and buy 2 thin coats or Vallejo. Started getting pro acrylic paints a while back. Really impressed. Finish really matte. Nice one, Paul. Yeah, I've seen some good results of the models you've been painting. That Bosk looks awesome. Hey, up Beyond Hope's just chucked a mini in there as well. A green scheme for the Templar. Nice work, sir. I like the shield. I like the way you've cut the shield up into quadrants. Painted quadrants. Good stuff. Good stuff. And hello there. We've got a wild canary appeared in the Discord. Good to have you with us. Venom. Design got me, I guess. And Warhammer is hitting hard when you're in your 30s. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm 34. I was born in 1991. Raven. Good to see you, sir. How are you doing, Mr. Hobbies? And there's a box above my head there. That red box of Chaos Warriors was released in 1994. So, yeah, we got some old Hammer around here. Haha, babies all around. What are you saying, Choinel? You're a young 75 kilo man, right? Even though your farm is 300 years old. I'm great, and you? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm quite ill, but we're kind of just ignoring that and having all the fun. Trying to get past Nurgle's gift once more. What you been up to then, Raven? I subbed to your channel the other day, Raven. In fact, not the other day. Directly before the stream, I saw you. You posted it in the Discord, so I dropped a sub. Look forward to seeing what content you come up with. Oh dear. Hey, look, we got Tony Beeswax in the chat. Tony Beeswax. Tony Beeswax is here. Looking at getting 1,000 points of sororitas. Nice one, Tony. Is that going to be your first army? Or are you already a collector of the plastic? Currently baking a coffee and walnut cake. Raven, you tasty mother flump. I look forward to seeing that in the Discord, Raven. Another one of your culinary creations. Hard to talk with a block nose, who knew? I can't breathe. Hey up, Patrick's posted his organ in the Discord again. What a sexy looking organ. Nice work, Patrick. Very nice work. I like it. Yeah, if you want to go see some badass sororitas, look no further than the Discord, Tony. As we've literally just had a tank posted in there. Created by our very own Patrick. Sisters have such a cool warrior saint vibe. They have really cool tanks as well. I really like the Sisters vehicles, right? And yeah, at the end of the stream, so the end of every stream this week, we'll be opening the Warhammer stickers. And as you can see, this has got the Sisters of Battle inside it as well. Maybe we can complete the back page today if we get sticker 180. So we open cards and stickers on this channel every stream. Something for you to look forward to. And this would be your first army. Nice one, Tony. What's making you get into the plastic? Have you got some friends that collect? Some friends that play? Or have you been playing the computer games? Or reading the books? What's going on? What's going on, Tony? Patrick is the Sisters of Battle guy for show. Patrick's organ. Yep, on the back of his tank. Really just worried about making the payment worth it. Oh, Tony. Very much worth it. If you enjoy doing it and you find some cool people to do it with, then yeah, well worth it. And if you can't find any cool people to do it with, you can stick around here and do it with us. We are live Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And we are in the Discord all day, every day, right? Castigator and Exorcist are awesome indeed. Yeah, for sure, man. Tyler still trying to get people into the Tau for the greater good. I really liked Space Marine 2, started reading the lore. Then I saw the tabletop game channels like Play on Tabletop and just loved it. Yes, Tony. I like it. Well, if you want to get involved, then we're here, as I say, every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday evening. And in the Discord, if you want to pop in there, say hello, ask any questions, share any stuff. If you want to look at a picture of my cat sat on a box of Tau, you are more than welcome. How's the missus doing, pal? Getting ready for the baby? Yes. The baby will be here. And one of Catherine's friends actually bought it a little Warhammer baby grow. So it's already chosen its faction and it's minus 4 months old currently. Are you making Tau right now? Yes, Tony. We are making the Commander in Enforcer battlesuit. We also started painting some Gene Stealers, which are just drying over here. They've got 2 layers of yellow on them. Pretty cool. Pop them over there so they're easier to reach. We also opened some Yu-Gi-Oh cards earlier. So we opened some of this stuff, which is pretty cool. And as I say, we'll do stickers at the end. So there's plenty to see and do. Pretty cool place to be. Hey, Blob's here as well. How's it going with the magenta? Haha, Blob. That guy is sat on the shelf waiting for its next layer of paint. I gotta work on that another time. Yep. Ooh, dearie me. But I'm fighting through the block nose and we're having all the fun. Hey, look, Canary's just posted in the Discord. Our latest Discord member, Canary, joining only a few minutes ago, has posted... What's this we've got? Kill team? Ha, the murder hobos. Nice. The lords of the night. I like it. I like it. Nice little squad you've got there, sir. Yeah, nicely done. What's the plan for the bases? Bases are coming. Ah, nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Haha, you and your cards. It's all about the hobbies, Raven. You gotta have the hobbies. Hey, if I didn't try and recruit for the greater good, how good would I actually be? Very true. Very true, Mr. Tyler. Baby. Oh, it's going off in the Discord today. Loads of people going on. Look at that. Crazy times. If you love nice things and totally not 1000% being brainwashed, come to the greater good. Like the Jehovah's Witness of the robot world is Tyler. Looking like 500 USD for a 1,000 point army I've picked out on new recruit. Nice, you put a little army list together. Probably $90 in paints and supplies. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do it all in one go, Tony, right? You can just pick one base up, one box up and see how you get on. What's the list look like? Gotta leave now to the gym. Yeah, Ronald. Gotta get that pump. Pump, 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 pump. What are you training today, Ronald? Was kit bashing a Judicia alongside you. It was fun as hell. Cheers, mate. Cheering for your growth here. Yeah, thank you, Ronald, sir. Good to have you here. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow, and if not, I'll see you in the Discord. Have a good session at the gym. Never buy full list at once. Yeah, unless you get a super good deal. I mean, that's my downfall. I get a good deal and end up with boxes and boxes and boxes. But yeah, pick a box. I tend to think that the vehicles are easier to start with, but essentially the rule that I always refer to around here, Tony, is the rule of cool, baby. You think it looks cool? Go and buy it. Find whichever box from your list looks the coolest. Buy that. See how you get on. What's the worst that can happen, right? And yeah, Patrick's doing a lot of work on the sisters during the year. If you want to go and check him out in the Discord. Choynel, it gets really hard. Yep, we're talking about Warhammer right now, Choynel. You keep your private time to yourself. We're talking about Patrick's organ, and Choynel says it gets really hard. Now you know. 30 Battle Sisters, 5 Retributors, an Immolator, 3 Paragon Warsuits, a Canoness, Magifier, and Dialogus. Bringers of Flame Detachment. Wow, Tony seems to have done quite a lot of thought. Way more thought than I've ever done into my army. I literally just go into the shop, find something that looks cool, and then I say, you're coming home with me to sit on the shelf in the box for the next 18 months. Warhammer is my private time. Good lad. Oh dear. slowly but surely the greater good is commencing. May I suggest a combat patrol box? I really do think that combat patrol is predominantly the best way to get into 40k. And everyone's got an opinion on it, but I've got like 12 combat patrols, so I think they're a good way to start most armies, let's say. Reasonable value, pretty good value in a lot of cases. Haha, respect that, yeah, for sure. Rule of cool all the way. That's how I live my life. My Death Guard are feeling a bit neglected. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, we'll do some Death Guard on the channel, if not tomorrow, then next week. So next week's going to be Twin Lance, for sure, but also some Death Guard, which will be nice. Don't neglect the grandfather. Maybe that's why I've got Nurgle's gift right now. Why I feel as ill as I do, because Patrick's neglected his Death Guard. I've neglected my Death Guard too, unfortunately. Choinal prefers battle boxes. I mean, battle boxes are the next step up, right? That's the big money boxes. Oh, such a sore throat, man. Combat patrol is good, but getting shoved in the direction of a real list is what gets me going. Yeah, for sure. For sure, but as someone who currently has 0 hammers of the war, Tony may well be good buying a combat patrol. This model I'm building now is from the Tau combat patrol. So you can see here, look, this is the Tau one. As I said, I've got about 12 combat patrols. You get a good little mixture of models, which is always nice in a combat patrol. It's a good, simple way to learn the tabletop game as well, right? Cost me like $300 for a 2,000 point army, excluding the Lancer. Nice, 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 nice. That's a great. Let's have a look what the Sisters battle box, Sisters combat patrol looks like. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Let me just type it in. My little keyboard hidden under here. Combat patrol. Very good, very nice. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, pretty well priced as well. So in the UK, obviously, I don't know what. I assume you're in America because you were talking dollars. But in the UK, you can get a Sisters Combat Patrol for £85. Ooh, £82.94. So what's that in dollars? About $94, something like that? So less than $100. And you get some pretty good stuff in that as well. Let's have a look. What do you get in there? You get a load of arco-flagellants. You get Canoness. You get Celestians. You get Battle Sister Squad. So yeah, you get 10 Battle Sisters. You get 5 Celestians. You get Canoness and a load of arco-flagellants. For $94 or whatever it works out as. So that's not bad at all, right? You cannot imagine how tough it is to find boxes you need in Russia. Is there a bit of a shortage? Have you got to try and do some sort of importation? Ah, look, Tony's already written in chat what it is. No need for me to look at all. Yeah, Canoness as well, yeah, for sure. Good stuff. Nice little box. Tyler's first box was the Far Sight Battle Box. Because I thought that was the Combat Patrol. Haha! Yeah, I got the Battle Box as well. I think I got the Retaliation Box. I think it's called Retaliation Cadre, something like that. 2 transfer sheets. Yeah, don't forget the transfer sheets, right? I've got a whole box full of transfer sheets, and I've only ever used the Ultramarine ones. And yeah, Tony, if you end up in the Discord, let me know, because I'll need to give you a role. Prices are good, but the stock is come and go. Okay, okay. Tau Farsight Retaliation Cadre box. Okay, yeah, that's the one I've got as well. Got the Riptide. Riptide, my favourite Tau model, is in there. And it was so good that Choi now bought it twice. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Right, should we get this body attached to these legs whilst we're here? Or should I put the back bit on first, probably? Am I jumping the gun? Yeah, let's do the wings, shall we call it? I think with this, what I'll do is I'll get the top put onto the bottom, and then we'll leave the rest of it, the weapons, for tomorrow, and we'll do some orange on the Gene Stealers, and then we'll open some stickers, and that'll be us done. Right, so 35 and 36. Here we are. Have we hit 460 subs yet? Feels like we should have done. We've had quite a few new people in here today. It's been quite a lively stream today. It's funny, the more ill I get, the more people come and make me talk to them. Hey, you guys wait till next week when I'm not ill. You're going to have a right good time. Hey, Tony's joined us. California. Farsight is so cool. Look at this. Tony is coming round to the way of the greater good. Welcome in. Welcome, Tony. Broadsides and hammerheads are the coolest. See, the Riptide's my favourite Tau model. Although, what? This comes with a... yeah, this comes with a devilfish. Can you only make it as a devilfish, or can you make it as whatever you want? It's funny seeing the different translations. In one language, this is called a manta ray. Fair enough. We'll have some fun with that at some point. I find a lot of the Tau vehicles are just really fiddly, right? I made the Piranha and it was horrible. Very, very fiddly for my big, chunky hands. I think the Tau needs some new vehicles, please. Broadside is basically our ambassador. Tony, my choosing of an army has gone from Tau to Dark Angels to Blood Angels to Imperial Guard to... Wow! That's the problem, Tony. That's why behind me I have 12 different armies. Mr. Indecisive, Mr. Rule of Cool, right? I've even got 2 Blood Bowl teams. I've got Old World, AOS, 40k, Blood Bowl. Yeah, apologies for all the sniffing today. All broadsides should be honorary watercast. How often do you play? I don't play as often as I perhaps should. I spend a lot more time making and painting than I do playing. But I need to set a table up behind me because I want to start doing some streams where I play. Even if we just start with like a tiny little 500 point battle, right? Be good to do on the stream. We can all learn together and have some fun. I can even ask you guys for what moves to make. Like, I could set one army up as the stream's army and one army up as my army. Could be fun. Certainly something I want to explore. Choi now is Dark Angels first for the Lion. Right now is Tau second for the Greater Good. And Imperial Knights for the big robot big boys third. Nice. I like it. Tyler is... I knew you were going to say something like that. Tyler, before I even looked up, I thought, I know what Tyler's going to have put. Good lad. Tau first, second, and probably Tau third. Anybody else? What are your top 3 armies that you collect? Let me hear you. Especially if you have yet to get involved. What are your top 3 armies? And do you own all 3? That is the question. A lot of people have got armies that they wish they had that perhaps they don't yet own. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's on the journey at a different pace, right? Don't judge your collection by somebody else's. Just enjoy what you have. And eat your cheese. I'll get all excited when I have a nostril that isn't blocked for 5 seconds. Hey, look at this! Miguel! Welcome, Miguel. Good to have you here. Don't think I've seen you around before, Miguel. Are you another new person? Jumping in and getting involved with the chat? Good to have you here. And Miguel's top 3 is Votan, Imperial Guard, and Salamanders. Oh, he's even chucked Tau in there as a 4th. I like it. I don't think we have any Votan in the Discord, do we? I don't remember the last time I saw Votan in the Discord. Miguel, it'd be good to get you in there if you fancy it. Have a look around. How did you get into the hobby, Miguel? What was your first ever model, Miguel? Patrick, you can play against us. It'll be a laugh. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that, you know. I think once I'm not ill, we'll definitely give that a go, right? Maybe as like a 500 sub celebration, we'll do a little YouTube versus Olmaph tabletop game on the stream. That'd be nice. Love to shoot from your home right on the opponent's side of the map. That's it. That's the Tau. Towie fun times. Mini of the month was chaos. Yeah, but it wasn't good chaos either. It was just like, what chaos do we have that no one's buying? Let's give that away. Imperial Knight never struggles with range. Yeah, for sure. Death Guard. Patrick owns Death Guard Sisters. And doesn't yet own Orcs. But the Orcs are coming. I can hear them in the distance. War. Canary has only a grey pile of Drakari. We'll come to them eventually. Yeah, I've got about the same. I've got about 1,000 points of Drakari. Sat still in the box in the background. And Paul has got Cruel Boys and Gits. Nice. An Empire Legion. I like it, Paul. Paul, have you posted your Orcs in the Discord? I've seen some of the stuff you're working on. I can't remember about the Orcs. Miguel is new. I was scrolling and found the channel. Hey, your English is perfect, Miguel. Don't you worry about it, sir. I can understand you, and 80% of people can't understand me, and I'm from England, so here we are. But yeah, Miguel, how did you start collecting Warhammer? And what was the first model you ever bought? Orcs, Fleshies and Skaven Blood Angels. Nice bouncing. Bouncy, bouncy. I like Blood Angels. I think Blood Angels are in my top 3 Space Marine chapters, right? Quick question. Do any one of you read White Dwarf? And if so, is there good tips in it for persons new to the hobby? I think there's an online repository of White Dwarf. I think Warhammer Plus has a White Dwarf archive, right? And I tell you what, you can pick up White Dwarf really cheap in bundles on eBay as well. But yeah, I think it's quite a nice little magazine, to be fair. It's always got interesting stuff in there. Go into your local newsagents or whatever, the place that sells them, and just have a little look, see if you like it. Or look at them online. Choi and Alice getting force-fed Grey Knights. A friend dumped a couple K painted and a bit of grey on me last weekend. Oh, nice. That's a nice friend to have. Anyone who's joined the chat, pop on if I like. Patrick, doing the Lord's work there, mate. Nice work. Appreciate that, Patrick. Paul posted some... Ah, yeah. I remember a very brightly coloured orc, wasn't it? Let me have a little scroll up. Let me have a scrolly. Oh, Eskimo posted some intercessors. Nice. Can't believe I missed some stuff in here. Let me scroll up to this orc from yesterday. Where is it? Oh, so much stuff gets posted here. Ah, here it is. No, that's Plague Doctor's orc. So where's Paul's orc? Paulie, 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 Paul, Paul, Paulie, 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 Paul, Paul. I can't see it, Paul. Was it in the models and miniatures chat? Somebody linked me Paul's orc. Hey, Beastie Apex Nerd. Good to get you here, sir. How you doing? How have you been? What have you been up to?
Hey up, we got a new subscriber, baby.
Thank you for the sub, Canary Law. Appreciate that. Very much appreciated. Every time the bot sends me alert, we take a little trip through the warp together, which is always fun.
That's right, baby.
So Miguel started with AOS Stormcast. I got one of those for free from Games Workshop. AOS Stormcast. Don't know if you can see that on the screen. Maybe it'd be better on this one. There you go, look. I haven't painted it yet. It was the model I used to test my airbrush. Changed to 40k. I only paint if 40k fits better to me. Nice, Miguel. I like it. Well, if you want to put any of your painted models into the Discord, Miguel, you'd be more than welcome. Choi now. You gave your friend a load of Tyranids. Yeah, Tyranids are the better of the two. I do like Tyranids. Is there a playable detachment for Night Lords? Anyone got any thoughts on that?
That's right, maybe.
Just posted a couple more. Yeah, I saw those, Paul. They're really nice, man. Done a good job with the bases as well, sir. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Paul. Sai, just popping in to see how everything's going. Yeah, Sai, we've had a really cool Imperial Fist army posted in the Discord, Sai. If you haven't already seen it. Oh, I've not glued that together yet. All this talking, not enough gluing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I put glue on the wrong bit. Concentrate, Olmaph! You silly sausage. You get a glue, you get a glue, you get a glue. Right, does it look like the picture? Near enough. Right, so that's like that. So now I need to put a little thing on top of each one. A49. Here is 49. Does anyone here subscribe to Warhammer Plus? I'm definitely considering subscribing to Warhammer Plus. But I don't want either of the Warhammer Plus models. So I'm kind of waiting till summer when they refresh them. Is this pre-recorded? Asks Burger Planet. If it is, this is a very interactive AI that we've got here. No, sir, Burger Planet. We are live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Are you a fan of Warhammer, perchance? A fan of the old plastic? Or just a fan of burgers? Either way, I'm happy to talk about either subject. Let me know which one you would like to talk about. Thank you for getting involved in the chat. Appreciate it. Do you have Warhammer Plus, Tony, or are you thinking about getting it? Burger Planet is a fan of the Pixel Warhammer. And by that, do you mean the animated videos or the computer games? Are you a Space Marine 2 kind of guy, perhaps? And how do you feel about Warhammer trading cards, for example? Where do these rate on the nerd scale? And what about Warhammer sticker albums? All the Warhammer, all the time. We are Olmaph. Hey, we got Clip Bishop here as well. Have you got the Guerrilla Soldier models? No, Clip Bishop. I'm not familiar with the Guerrilla Soldier models. What do you mean? Do you have an example? Perhaps you could show us in the Discord. I just found out what it is. If the animation stuff on it looks good, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out at some time. Burger Planet is on the computer games. Are you a Space Marine 2 kind of guy? Maybe a Dawn of War? Are you looking forward to the new version of Dawn of War incoming? And you can play the tabletop game on the tabletop simulator on the computer. There you go. The best of both worlds for Burger Planet. And Rakdos, welcome to the chat. Good to have you here. My first Warhammer was 6th edition Warhammer Fantasy Big Box. Nice. What was in the 6th edition? Skaven, perhaps? Skaven seemed to be in most of the fantasy stuff. What was in there, Rakdos? Yeah, my first models were in 4th edition, but don't tell anyone. Warhammer trading card game. It's like 8 out of 10 on the V card scale. Yeah, boy. I've got my V card and a load of shiny Warhammer cards. Who's the real winner? Tony Woo is here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tony Woo. How are you getting on? Are you a fan of Warhammer or predominantly a fan of YouTube lives and you're just floating on through? Either way, good to have you here. It's called EBZ Super Soldier. It's a guy with gorilla hands. Awesome, I'll check that out, Clip Bishop. Do you have any other plastic models, Clip Bishop? Dawn of War is good. Yeah, nice game, man. Nice game for sure. Choynal has got some magic decks. Do you have the 40k magic decks? Or just general magic decks? Total War 40k. Yeah, that'll be good, right? That'll be interesting, playing some Total War. And it's good that it leaves stuff for further expansions. Like Tau. How does Tabletop Simulator work? So the Tabletop Simulator itself simulates a tabletop. So whether that be for a game of cards or a game of chess, it just so happens you can also simulate onto a tabletop Warhammer. There are some good YouTube videos on how to set it up. You can also message Slow Rule in the Discord and they'll give you some info if you ask them nicely. Ah, the 6th edition was Orcs versus Empire with a cardboard house. I do like Orcs. Anything in the anything with the green skin is I'm a big fan of. If you have your V card, you still have your wallet. Haha, women are expensive. Well, I've got a baby on the way, Burger Planet, so expensive is very right. Correct. Kadeem, why aren't there any black people in Warhammer? I'm like the only black Warhammer player and the game characters are all white. There are quite a lot of black Warhammer characters, to be fair, Kadeem. You don't have to look too far nowadays to see a representation of all kinds within Warhammer. In fact, I sold a box today which had a black character in it. Welcome to the stream, Kadeem. Good to have you here. Good to get involved. Thank you for being here. Haha, scared the shit out of me. Tony Woo. Whoop, whoop. Regular Magic the Gathering for Troy now. Warhammer is fantastic. Never a truer word spoken, Tony Wu. Which Warhammer do you have then, Tony? What have you been collecting? Babies are cheap. Wait till they go teen. You're telling me it starts bad and gets worse, Choynel? I am not prepared. Whoop, 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 whoop. You like the Necrons? Have you bought? Have you bought any Necrons, Tony Wu? Click Bishop. Trying to sneak in all the naughty words into the stream. I like it. I like a man of culture, a man of will and determination. Choynel is the cool uncle. Nice. I love his drill arms. Top banter. Top quality banter. Doing well on the numbers though tonight. Anyone fancies dropping a little bit of a subscribe? Will be mostly appreciated. Help me pump up those numbers. There we go, looking good. Looking good. I need Tau upgrade sprues. Would be cool to be able to buy some separately. What sort of upgrade sprues do you want, Tyler? And Tony Wu is still painting. Nice. Kadeem, ask your mum. Ask your mum about the new Marvel Rival update. Ranjiv, can you pause this game now? Why are we getting invaded by all these people talking about random stuff? What's happened? All the trolls have entered the stream. Sponsored troll. Fun times. You went with the Enforcer, yes, for sure. Because I already have the other variant. So I figured, yep, let's go for the Enforcer battlesuit. Burger Planet, is that random? Not particularly random, but somewhat unintelligent. I see Derby are losing this evening. Oh, I didn't need to hear that. What's the score, Bouncing? You want some Tau shoulder pads, infantry helmets, weapons? Ah, you want them to release some... Yeah, leftist with attitude. Burger Planet is still cracking 2 bits of flint together in a grass skirt level IQ. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. What an interesting group of people we've randomly attracted to the stream tonight. I wonder how that's happened. We have such a relaxed environment here. and we have a lot of fun. And then this evening we get a load of random people saying all sorts of weird stuff for no particular reason. Thanks for the company all. Heading off. Scratch building terrain tomorrow. Yeah, nice one, Paul. Let me see that in the Discord. It'd be good to see. We've got John Stewart in the chat. Hello, hello, hello again. Good to see you, John. How you doing? Millwall are beating us 1-0. Not the best. Not the best. Although we've got like 45 minutes to turn it round, right? Is that the half-time score bouncing? John Stewart doesn't like Millwall. How come, John? What have they ever done to you? Somebody accidentally mentioned Black Templar and all of a sudden they appeared. Yeah, not ideal. We got Norman in the chat as well. How's it going, Norman? Are you a fan of Warhammer? Haha, we found all the bellends. Good job with the cleanup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just don't get like what the point is. Like, I'm all up for having a good bit of a laugh. But like, why go in and just cause nonsense in somebody's stream? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I see the world in too much of a nice way, right? So we'll carry on making that tomorrow. We'll do a little bit more painting, shall we? A little bit more painting. Put some orange on some of these gene stealers. Ooh. Sounds like a good thing to do to me. My son enjoys your stream. Good to hear, Norman. Is your son a fan of the Warhammer? Or just a general fan of painting and making things, which is always nice? Used to build ships and planes, so detailed, so fun. Nice, good stuff. We have, what's the guy in Germany? From the Discord. He actually won on the Christmas giveaway. I can't remember the name now. But he makes a lot of the Mattel planes, which is nice. It's a byproduct of any social board. Yeah, we just... like, usually they'll come in and say one or two things and then go away, and then sometimes you have to ban them. Is what it is, right? Tyler's going to make some dinner and walk the dog. That dog gets a lot of walks, Tyler. Nice work, sir. Hope you all have a good night, and remember, for the greater good. That's it. Tau in the house. Tau in the house. Thanks for being here, Tyler. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Right, should we get a little bit of orange on these? Gotta find the orange first. Right, here we go. Fire Giant Orange from Army Painter. What are we on subs-wise? Did we make it to 460 today? Let me go have a look. That'd be pretty awesome if we have. Pretty awesome if we have. What have we got? 459. We are one away. One sub away from the 460 that we were hoping to achieve. That one reactivates like crazy. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Not put too much in there because we're just going to do the first layer today. Let's find the brush. Brush is there. Oh, that looks quite good actually. Not many of the hobby painter brushes are that good, but this one looks nice, so we'll give it a go. $460 now, let's go. Tony! Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. If you were the 460th, thank you very much, Tony. What a time to be alive. Whoops. Speed paint is crap. Choinal, I really like it. All of my Tyranids are speed painted. I really like it. I like the look it gives my Tyranids. Choinal is a hater for sure. But not everyone likes and hates the same things, right? Some people like to come onto YouTube streams and talk gibberish. Some people like to enjoy this nice, friendly community that we have. Not everyone's the same. So there's a layer of orange on this guy. For now, I'm just going to do the back and the head and the hips, because that's all that I'm definitely certain I want to be orange. It sounds to me like Choinel just doesn't know how to use them. Problem in chair, not in speed paint. And some just come to see Patrick's organ. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's one mighty fine example of an organ, right? slow rule. We are late today. Yeah, haven't you missed a stream and a half? Been pretty busy today. Pretty busy indeed. I was expecting you to be here right at the start for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What have you been up to? I like to use contrast as a filter over the same colour tone, make a good saturation effect. Yeah, for sure. Tony Woo! Tony Whoop Whoop. Yep, that looks like a Choinal problem, not a speed paint problem, right? I don't know how you managed to do that. But sometimes you've just got to embrace the bleed, right? But yeah, I don't know how you do that, man. Who knows? Everyone's life's different, right? You don't like the speed paint. I do. We can still be friends. Today has been extremely busy for both me and the wife, so only just sitting down and relaxing. Well, I hope it's been good busy. I hope you've had a good day. I pulled a pretty cool card in the Yu-Gi-Oh as well, so do you know this guy? Jinzo. 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 Ugh. I ain't got time to believe. Doesn't bleeding predominantly come from excess application, right? I don't know. I'm not by any means an excellent painter. I just enjoy it. I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy doing it with you guys. Faux show. Hey, look, it's royalty-free DC back in the chat. Back in the playlist, should I say. As somebody called them the other day, royalty-free DC. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's 3 of them done. Oh, it's Jimbo, Jimjo, Jinzo, Serrano. It appears Spurs like getting battered. Who's battering them today? God, can you imagine if Spurs went down? Oh, this brush is actually really nice, you know. I'm enjoying this. Atletico Madrid 5, Tottenham 1. Ah, it's a Champions League game, right? Superman's Henry Cavill also likes the 40k universe. Hope he and some directors come around and make a good season. Yeah, let's hope so, Tony Wu. Is there a particular story you hope they tell on the Henry Cavill 40k show? Are you particularly interested in the lore, Tony Wu? Hey, we made it to 20 likes as well on today's stream. Not bad for a Tuesday. Thank you all. And if there's anybody in the chat that has yet to get involved, why not type something now? Especially whilst it's a little bit quieter, you have my undivided attention. My chaos undivided attention. Not yet, I'm fairly new. I like the titles, which are brutal. Getting into the lore as we speak. Necrons and Blood Angels sound interesting. Yeah, I would recommend that you buy a combat patrol and take it from there. And we will be here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday for you to talk all things Warhammer. Do you think your son will get into Warhammer, Tony? That's 5. 5 with a first layer of orange on them. Bouncing's got to go and be up early. Thanks for being here, Bouncing. Appreciate that. Have a good sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Patrick is very curious about the 40k show. The lore is vast, so much to choose from. Or write something new. How do you usually deal with sprue leftovers on a mini after clipping? I use one of these. And I scrape it off. Scrapey, scrapey. I do what? Couldn't hear you too good. Yeah, Tony, I was thinking you could, if you're going to start an army, you could start with a combat patrol box. Good way to start an army. I think we will get Aeta Eisenhorn or Horus Heresy. I think they may start in 40k and then do Heresy as a prequel. Yeah. That could be a good idea, a bit like they did with Star Wars. Ah, you did a test to see which 40k suits you. I like it, Tony. So you like Necrons because you want to come back from the dead. You want to be a robot that can resurrect. Who doesn't? Yeah, like, so I scrape like that. Scrapey, scrapey. So almost flat to the plastic is how I do it, but give it a go, see what happens. Best way to learn anything, really. Give it a go, see what happens. Yeah, do you know what? This brush is very good. I don't think I've used this one before, so nice, good stuff. Started randomly with some random pieces, but I'm a Necron now. A simple scrape is good enough, yeah, for sure. I thought there were some random Star Wars pieces, but no. What model is the brush? It's the Army Painter Hobby Highlighting Brush. I've not had great stuff with the Army Painter brushes, but this one seems pretty decent, to be fair. So Tony Woo, whereabouts are you from? Is it easy to get Warhammer where you are, or is it? Are there not many shops? Loads of people loving the regeneration playstyle. I'd always advise checking out Assimilation Swarm in NIDS. Very fun. What does that consist of then, Slow Rule? Oh, my cat has just sat on the towel box again. Why does she love to sit on the towel box? What is it about the greater good that she's such a fan of? Three more to go, and then we'll open some stickers, which will be fun. Tony is in the Netherlands. It is, but it's very specific, like a comic book shop. And not like a, what's the American version? Something with a 2 and play. Toys R Us? More nerdy. Ah, okay, nice. We also don't have a name for such store. Yeah, we have a guy from the Netherlands in Discord that has a YouTube channel. Could be worth checking him out. Oh no, actually, is he Netherlands? Arnold the Goose? Sometimes I get Netherlands and yeah, I think he is though. He might be Dutch. I think he's Dutch actually. I forget where everyone's from. It's not easy. We've got hundreds of people around here. Slow Rule. Big monsters that regen D3+1 like Necrons. Battle line that regen D3+3. What the hell? Really? Wow. I do like a bit of regen. I'm sure you can borrow a 25 consonant word from the Germans. For sure. Why use few letters when many do good job? EU has a lot of little countries. Yeah, I live in one of them. Still in Europe, not in EU. But I think we've touched every continent here on the stream, other than the extreme north and south of the planet, which is pretty impressive really for saying in August last year I turned the camera on and started painting, and now here we are, what is it, 9 months later, something like that, reaching all 4 corners of the globe and having a lot of fun doing it. But there's only one BC Apex nerd. England, mate. Where from? I'm from the very middle of England. Little place called Derby in the middle of England. And we got Son of Odin in the chat as well. Hello there, sir. Good to have you back. How are you getting on? Right, 2 to go. Flying through this first layer of orange. What up, brother? Beer 30. Well, nicely done, Son of Odin. Yeah, why not? Necrons or Blood Angels, why not? Blood Angels are pretty cool as well, to be fair. My wife wanted to visit the UK for a long time. She's a Doctor Who fan. Nice. Which one is her favourite Doctor? Necrons are more beginner friendly and Blood Angels will be easier on the wallet. And Canary, I want to come for some official Warhammer store too. Nice one, Canary. Yeah, come over. Come and have a look. You just need to borrow a TARDIS. And then you can travel here. Oh man. I'm looking forward to bed. I feel like I need to sleep for a week to get rid of this cold, man. Can't believe I've done 2 layers of yellow and there are still various bits that I've missed. Might even just try and tidy that a little bit up right now, because that's a significant bit. Right, get in there. There we go. Good as new. The 12th Doctor is the favourite. The Capaldi one. Okay. Good stuff. I think David Tennant is a good Doctor. Pretty good actor, David Tennant, right? Son of Odin models are looking awesome. Are you working on any models at the minute, Son of Odin? Got any models on the go? One more, and then we'll open some some collectible stickers, and we will be on our way. This was supposed to be a short stream because I'm ill. We've ended up... we'll probably have done 3.5 hours by the time we finish. Right, that's layer number 1 of the orange on the Gene Stealers is complete. Right, let's dry some of these brushes up. Get things ready for tomorrow. And then we'll open some stickers. We'll see what Warhammer 40k stickers we can open. Hopefully we'll get some Necrons. Especially for Tony Wu. Need to condition these brushes at the weekend. They've not been washed in a while. Right. Put these over to one side. Oops. And now we shall open some stickers. So we hope for some Necrons. Maybe some Imperial Fists for Ronaldo, who was here earlier, all the way from Brazil. Anything anybody else wants to see? Choynal wants to see some Battle Sisters. Tennant would actually be first in my list to play Conrad Kurz. Good shout, Canary. I like it. That could be good. Son of Odin is waiting on the Nurgle Battle Patrol and Mortarion. Ah, nice. Yeah, we'll be doing some Death Guard next week for sure. Custodes project went on pause when I sat an Alurus next to a current era Terminator. Haha, bit of a short king. Have you found a way to boost up the base? Can't wait to see your Morty. Yeah, Morty's going to be good. It's going to be hard work, but it's going to be enjoyable, right? Canary, have you got to go? Ah, fair enough. Glad to have you here. Hopefully I'll see you again in the not too distant future. Right, couple of packs of stickers. Just for that nostalgia factor. Where we all remember as children maybe collecting football stickers. Or Pokemon stickers. Maybe some Star Wars stickers or Digimon. Whatever you had. We're here to open a couple of packs of Warhammer stickers. Here we go. Right, Patrick wants to see those sisters. If we could get sticker number 180 to finish
The back of the pack. That'd be good. The back of the book, should I say. Right. Here we go. That's the Horus Heresy happening right there. Hey, we got an orc. I think it's a duplicate, but an orc is an orc. Look at that. That's a pretty cool looking card. Inquisitor Cotias of the Inquisition. Nice looking card, that. Nice black and white number. I think all of those stickers were duplicates, so unfortunately. Which year are these stickers from? Let's see if it says. 2022. So only 4 years old, these stickers. That Horus is heresying. Yeah, for sure. I actually thought you were going to sleep. Yep, once these stickers are done, then we'll be going. Working on Celestials, listening to good British accent. Yeah, I'm a little bit nasally because I'm a little bit ill, but I'm glad you appreciate it. Good to have you here. Right, pack 2 of 2. Here we go. What can we get in here? So, yeah, that's a nice little Dark Angel there. Followed by a Wolf of Space. We've got a Blasty Ultramarine Dreadnought. We've got the bottom half of another Dark Angel. And here we have an Ultramarine. And this guy's name is Captain Uriel Ventress. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Right then. I think every single one of these stickers I already have. A little whiskey and honey. Yeah, honey would be good. Whiskey, perhaps not so much. Azrael. Choinel. Top knowledge, sir. Hot milk and honey. Well, honey seems to be a recurring factor, right? Honey and tea is sacrilegious. Well, we'll see what we can do tomorrow. But we've had a pretty good stream today, right? Been pretty fun. We've had a good time. A small amount of nonsense, but not the end of the world. Right. How many of these 8 stickers do we already have? Let's zoom the camera out a little bit so we can see the book. There we go. So, sticker number 7. As you can see, let me get this all the way up there, out the way. You can see the Horus Heresy happening right in front of your eyes. The Horus duplicate is what we have today. Off to the dupe pile for you. But as you can see, there's some really cool artwork in here. Some good bits of lore. And here we have Blasty Dreadnought. Duplicate. And here we have the Solitaires. Another duplicate. What's its cost? Tony, you can get this off eBay for only a few pounds. If you join our Discord and send me a message, I'll send you a link to one. Never seen those stickers before. Well, at the start and end of every stream, we open some trading cards or some stickers. So we've got like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Star Wars, Warhammer, World of Warcraft. I just like to start and end with something collectible. So you can see Chapter Master Azrael, as Choinel pointed out earlier, with his big pointy-eared helmet. Also a duplicate. And if anyone wants all of my duplicates, just let me know in Discord and I'll put them in the post to you. This orc, I'm almost certain this orc's a duplicate.
So this is Ragnar. As you can see, duplicate. Did I miss the orc page? Ah, no, it's here. This guy here. The duplicate. This one's a duplicate. Definitely. Here you go, here's your Necron page. Completed this page yesterday. Imitate the Stormlord was the sticker I got yesterday. Son of Odin, have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, sir. I'll see you soon. 81 and 71. There's the sisters, by the way. Sisters of Battle. There's the Exorcist tank that we've had in the Discord recently. Ah, there is the duplicate there, and our final card, 71, is there. So, as I say, every single sticker today a duplicate. Not the best of luck today. However, it was the best of streams. We've had a great time. Lots of chat, lots of fun, lots of talk about all sorts of different stuff. So as always, I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for the subs and the likes. We are here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday live, and when we are not here, we are in the Discord. So thank you once again. I'll hopefully see you again soon. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your life. You've been great, and I've been Olmaph. Have a good one.